Hello, welcomes back everyone. AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. Playing as a Jedi Knight, and we're going into the Knights of the Eternal Throne expansion. We're just starting in the Chapter 2 Run for the Shadows, where we've arrived on the world of Dromund Kaas to meet with Empress Acina. We'd learned a bit about...
Sick of all these double shifts.
We're at war with the Eternal Empire. If you don't like it, complain to the Empress.
Maybe not.
Thought so.
Yeah, we learned about her role as a member of the Dark Council prior to the Eternal Empire's invasion. They're asking for an alliance, maintaining ourselves as like two separate factions. Of course, we'll have the Alliance and then the Sith Empire, but we'll be working together against Valen and the Empire of Zakul. The new Sith Empire. Most of the remaining Dark Council was slain or went into hiding. The once proud Empire was forced into a humiliating surrender. Under the Empress's rule, the Sith were allowed to maintain authority over most of the planets they had conquered, though each world paid a substantial monthly tribute. Severe restrictions were also placed over the Sith military. Yeah, we know about the arms embargo, I suppose you could call it. But both the Empire and the Republic were secretly flaunting that rule and building a new fleet, building up their forces in secret. They seem to be doing okay for themselves.
Dromund Kaas. I clung to this world for too long before I cast it aside as a failed experiment.
Don't tell me you're getting sentimental.
I spent centuries here. You cannot imagine what I created. This is the empty husk I left behind. But the Sith could still be a useful tool to help you seize the Eternal Throne.
I wonder if the others get a bit paranoid to see us teleporting.
Honored guests, welcome to Dromund Kaas.
Moff Lorman.
It's Minister Lorman now.
Really? I figured your career was over after you lost the Ascendant Spear.
Sounds like you know each other.
Lorman and I have a little history.
It's Minister Lorman, and the past is irrelevant. I serve Empress Acina now. She awaits us in the throne room.
Welcome, Commander. These are strange times. Did you ever imagine the Sith would negotiate with a Jedi?
I hope you're able to move beyond your prejudice.
In the past, arrogance would have blinded us to our flaws. Now we understand admitting weakness is the first step in eliminating it.
I urge you not to be so critical, Empress. The Sith Empire has always been glorious.
I would like to continue this conversation on my personal shuttle. Just the two of us, speaking freely.
It may not be wise to split up.
Be ready if anything happens. And keep an eye on Lorman.
It's Minister Lorman! Minister Lorman! Is that so hard to remember?
Don't worry about us, Commander.
Wow. He's, very easy to rile up, it seems.
Yes, I'm still here. Haven't gone anywhere.
Sounds like we even got his title wrong. Oh look, we can actually walk at the same pace. Wow. So it was just Arkin being a dick then back in the day.
Acina's trying to throw in with the Alliance.
Better than bowing down to the Eternal Empire, right?
I remember when everyone used to bow down to us.
Those days are gone. For now.
For now, you say? I wonder if this Minister Lorman is looking to gain a new title.
There remain Sith who do not approve of the alliance I offer. They hold tight to the old ways. But to stop Vaylin, we must work together.
Taking her down is all that matters. I welcome any help I can get.
This does not end with Vaylin. We both know there is only one path to victory. You want to seize the Eternal Throne, and I will help you.
Why me? You don't want the throne for yourself?
I am focused on the survival of my people. Unchecked, Vaylin will grind us into dust. I am not powerful enough to stop her. You are, with my help. Engine's non-responsive. We need to bring it down. We're coming in too fast! Bail out!
Yeah? Oh, okay. Hello, Acina. Yeah. If something was to happen to her and they could blame it on us, that wouldn't go too well.
Feel my wrath.
A little bit of delay in the skills there.
Your skills are impressive, Commander. It's good to know your reputation is not exaggerated.
You handle yourself well in a fight.
I can pilot a shuttle, too, unless someone sabotages it. Probably the same person jamming our comm signals.
Lorman's behind this. I know it.
Lorman lacks both the courage and competence to orchestrate a direct attempt on my life. My shuttle has an emergency beacon. The signal should cut through any interference. If help is coming, that's where they'll be.
I'd be quick to blame Lorman as well. I actually like her armor set.
Just about into the main network.
Someone's coming.
Forgive the intrusion, but I come bearing tragic news. The Empress's shuttle has crashed.
Crashed where?
Somewhere in the jungle. Unfortunately, the emergency locator is not transmitting.
That's impossible.
Not if the shuttle disintegrated. I'm afraid there's only one logical conclusion. The Empress and Commander are dead.
They're so quick to make that decision. See, the Minister isn't sending out a rescue party to double check. Or to make sure we're actually dead. And yeah, we have these jumping cairns once again.
Stay alert. Deadly predators stalk these wilds.
You could say the same thing about your cities.
City predators won't eat our remains. Usually.
I was gonna say, come on. I know some people. We got accused of cannibalism in the past ourselves. What we were? The dreaded captain of the Red Hulls. Chance that melee hits will make the target more difficult to heal.
For the Sith!
I didn't know if there was any reason to actually come into this. Looks like a temple of some kind, but figured it was interesting enough to investigate. Oh. Well, I didn't actually mean to fight you, but okay. Oh, we have a Mandalorians. What the hell are Mandalorians doing here?
The storms are fierce today. It will make a rescue attempt difficult.
I never liked relying on others to save me anyway.
A sound philosophy, one the Sith code embraces.
Yurgarans, similar to the ones we found on Odessan. Oh, hello.
Slogging through the forest to hunt you down was going to be the worst part of this job. It's so much easier when the targets come to us.
This doesn't need to end with violence.
Violence is the Geno Harridan style.
The Geno Harridan? I thought you were just a myth.
That's because we never leave witnesses.
The Geno Harridan we know.
My wrath.
God damn, you're a pain in the ass. Like, T7 discovered their group.
Time to earn my pay.
Can't last much longer.
You don't stand a chance. Wasn't supposed to end like this.
The beacon destroyed, comm signals still jammed, and a fierce storm coming our way.
The Geno Harridan must have a camp nearby. We can ride out the storm there.
It's likely the camp is heavily guarded.
Look at this as an adventure.
That is not reassuring.
Looks like the storm's not letting up anytime soon. I say we grab a shuttle and head out now.
The interference will disable comms and scanners, not to mention the risk of an electrical surge frying our circuits.
Sean, I just heard the news. Let me express my sincere condolences.
SIS reporting has gone downhill since I left. The commander is missing, not dead.
Don't let foolish hope blind you. You are leaderless, as are the Sith. Someone must step in to fill the void.
Forgive me, but aren't you the former Republic Chancellor? You've already served your term.
True leaders don't need titles to hold power. I want what your leader wanted, to defeat Valen. Join me, and we can finish what he started.
Pass. I've had more than my fill of working with you.
You're still grieving. Eventually, you'll realize I'm right.
Storm be damned. The time for patience is past. Let's find the commander.
Is she working with a minister? The minister is kind of more of a Republic title. And we know she's turned people within the Empire before. This could be one of Suresh's ploys. And yeah. So yeah, what I was saying, T7 knew about the Geno Harridans. He revealed their existence. While, was it protecting a senator? Which senator was it? Oh, I think it might have been the Manan senator. Oh, wait. Trying to find their camp. So yes.
A small part of me is enjoying this. As Empress, I'm rarely able to test my martial skills anymore.
I prefer to lead by example. Stay on the front lines.
Among the Sith, being on the front lines just makes it easier for someone to stab you in the back.
Oh shit.
That was too close. The lightning strikes can be deadly out here. If we recalibrate the electrical towers, they will draw in the power of the storm and keep us safe.
Safe is an interesting term used by a Sith Empress. That bridge is out. There's a rope bridge in front of us there. I wonder if there's a... Can I... There's no mounts available here, right? I wonder if there's a rope bridge back along this way then. Okay, so yeah, just a small decline.
Feel my wrath.
I wonder if there's still a way to gain the classic speeder bike earlier. I'm going to look into that for my my following series. I'm more
I
and more
cannot
leaning.
decide which is stranger, that the Geno Harridan are real, or that they're hunting us.
We should be flattered. The Geno Harridan only accept contracts worthy of their skills.
This is one compliment I could do without.
Yeah, I am leaning towards doing another series in the near future. Getting it all prepared. Hey, renowned rank 21. Happy days. Oh, hello. So now that we have a moment, anything of interest? Another accuracy. Guess we'll take it. Right. This lightning spire's back online. Now we need to find our rope bridge.
Feel my wrath. For the Sith! my wrath.
Ah, bugger.
Feel my wrath.
First things first. Spires online. Okay, we know where the Geno Harridan camp is now. Good. Yeah, lightning spires were created by the Empire, of course, to channel the lightning of Roman Cass, and then used to power their cities. We know that from our time as a player of the Sith Empire, when one of them is salvaged by some slaves and threatening to overload and blow up quite a bit of Cass City.
I fear the storm is getting worse.
Good. It'll cover our approach to the Geno Harridan camp.
I see why the Alliance follows you. Where others see problems, you see opportunity. Bow before me!
Droid here. Data pad here, but nothing we can really look at right now.
Feel my wrath.
No doubt, I think we'll look at that later.
Found bodies at the crash site.
Acina, and the Alliance commander.
No, our people.
That means the targets are still out there. Find them!
Okay, they know we're loose.
Feel my wrath.
Found out why Greg Squad didn't check in. Lightning strike.
Survivors?
None. All of them fried to a crisp.
Salvage whatever gear you can, and keep moving.
We have some supplies here. Let's see what they have for us. Ooh, hello. An arc cannon. This piece of hardware fires a concentrated electrostatic beam that stuns the target while active. Alternatively, it can be used as a power source. Right, okay.
Status report. Any sign of the targets?
No visual contact yet. Hard to track them through the storm. Rain's wiped out the trail.
Keep looking. Find them before they find us.
Ah, now we get to look at the data pad. Good.
I suppose a shuttle was too much to hope for.
I found something.
It's not enough to simply crash the shuttle. I want to see the bodies. No bodies, no bonus.
Chancellor Suresh, that Republic snake.
Suresh is no longer in charge of the Republic.
True, but intelligence believes she still holds significant power.
You wanted a shuttle?
Into the temple.
So, whose temple was this exactly?
I'm sure there's another way out.
You've got a pretty positive attitude about all this.
Being Empress of the Sith and an optimist aren't mutually exclusive.
I like the dark side, the Sith eyes that they've given in the latest expansions.
Reports from Droman Kaas claim the Outlander is dead.
No. Father's spirit is still rattling around in there. His little pet is alive.
The truth is irrelevant. The rumors have thrown the Alliance into disarray. Now is the perfect time to strike.
Odessen is too heavily defended. That doesn't change just because their precious Outlander is missing.
Odessen is not the target.
What else would damage us? Who would they target to weaken the Alliance? Would they come to Droman Kaas? Since they helped us on Voss? Maybe. I don't think they would consider Curacao a Tython, just in case the player wasn't actually a Jedi. Oh god, we had the whispers again.
Tomb of another Sith Lord. I once thought these ancient temples held the secrets to immortality. I was wrong.
You seem to have found a way.
The body is just a shell, a vessel for the spirit. Emperor of the Sith was my first face, but it is merely one of many I have worn.
And what about the face you wear now?
I found Valkorion centuries ago. He was a great warrior, a champion of ancient Zakul. It was only natural I hollow him out to use as my vessel. I saw potential in the primitive world, so I raised it to perfection.
You speak of Zakul as though it's your favored child.
The Eternal Empire deserves more than my children ever did. When you take the throne, you will understand.
We still need to go deeper if we hope to find another passage to the surface.
Maybe we should explain that we were speaking to a former emperor.
Baywan, now's not a good time.
This can't wait. Suresh just sent a message. She's heading here, to Odessen.
Seems she didn't wait for us to change our minds after all.
Send her packing the second she lands.
Some of the troops want to hear her out. They aren't sure the Alliance can last. There are rumors about the commander.
Remind them where their loyalties lie.
Stall Suresh, we're on our way.
Minister Lorman warned us you might sneak off.
Yep, there's some fireworks going off again. Okay, what do we have here? This corpse has been burnt beyond all recognition. This high-quality scanner is multi-purpose, allowing you to scan objects for irregularities and download data from specific sources. Okay, so... Oh. Oh. Molecular vibration frequency suggests a pressure-sensitive plate. Let's just avoid that, shall we?
Feel my wrath.
Oh, hi. Yeah, so Suresh isn't.
This reminds me of my earliest trials as an apprentice. Clearing vermin from tombs on Korriban.
Sounds like you missed those days.
It was a simpler time, but I am not nostalgic for the past. I see a glorious future for us both.
Yeah, as I was saying, it seems Suresh isn't content to be just controlling her puppet in the Republic. She wants to control, be in power again. Ah, great. What I was saying is about the throne as well. We're not taking it because Valkorion wishes it, but from our talks with Grandmaster Satil Shan and Darth Maul, even they were saying that to go forward, we may need to take control. It's not something we want to do, but something we may have to do. I'm just gonna inch our way forward here. Stone relic. A locking mechanism. And I think I saw another pressure plate there. Oh, hi.
Bow before me.
Scan and use located relics. We may have missed one then, but okay. There could have been one back in that offset. But we'll keep going. See what we see. Decorative stone podium. Sensors analysis has determined the object is emitting the correct electronic code. Oh. We could unlock the generated dampener field.
The ancient Sith Lords are revered on Droman Kaas. But to move forward, we must abandon the old ways.
Easy to say, harder to do.
I understand your skepticism, but I will prove myself to you in time.
Blade rack here. Again, it's emitting something of interest. Anything of interest? Let's have a quick look around on this side. Whispers.
Don't you know it's rude to make me come out in a storm like this? We should just seal the passage behind us, trapping you in here forever.
Not an option. Suresh wants the corpses. No bodies, no bonus.
So you traded groveling to Acina for groveling to Suresh. You're pathetic, Lorman.
It's Minister Lorman, and I don't answer to Suresh. We're partners.
To Suresh, you're just a lackey. She'll turn on you the first chance she gets.
The Alliance commander is right. But if you surrender now and beg for mercy, I might let you live.
It's not Lorman's call. The Genoheridan always finish the job. Worthy opponents are so hard to find, and so fun to kill.
Feel my wrath.
I brought them right to you. Now finish them!
I need help!
I noticed.
I need help! Now!
So much blood!
Stay back! I've taken your friends hostage. Anything happens to me and they're dead. This is Minister Lorman. Let me speak to the prisoners.
Yeah, that wasn't going to work out well for you.
Oh, hello, Lorman.
This is who you sent to capture us? I'm a little offended.
Sounds like you had some excitement on your end.
Nothing we couldn't handle. It's good to hear your voice.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere.
I knew you weren't dead. Never doubted it for a second.
Suresh is behind this. Has she attempted to reach you?
She's done more than that. Suresh wants the Alliance commander. She's on Odessan as we speak.
Hold tight. I'm on my way.
You are my guest. Would you like to execute the traitor, or should I?
There's not an option I actually would like to pick here, which is more let her have the choice.
It's time to embrace new methods, Empress. Be merciful, and you'll have a loyal servant for life.
Unsatisfying, but I will try it your way.
She was only slightly disappointed. Minister Lorman. Yeah. If there was an option there where his fate could be just in her hands, I suppose we could have just made him a slave. But if we can now use him against Suresh, then I'm all for that as well. Oh, is there another relic? Guess we may have missed one. I'll have another. Just one more look around. Oh well, if we did, we did. It's probably when we first actually picked up the scanner. It was probably right there. And back to Odessan. Suresh. I really want to put her in her place. We'll see what options are given to us. She's caused us a lot of problems over our time. Ziost comes to mind. You know, she was quick to get on her soapbox.
Members of the Alliance, as many of you have already heard, your commander is dead. There are dark times ahead. But fear not. I have come to offer you a beacon. I assume you know everything, then.
Admit what you did. I want to hear you say it.
And give you the satisfaction. The Alliance needs a leader like me. I saw an opportunity and I took it. I won't apologize for that.
We are well beyond apologies.
What do we do with her?
Execution, I expect. It's what Vaylin would do. It's what I would do.
That's the difference between us. You get to live, though you'll be in an Alliance prison for a long, long time. Take her away.
You have no idea how happy I am.
Empress Acina is waiting for your call, Commander. We'll meet you in the war room.
Oh, I was so tempted. What a few people I would quite happily kill. Ah, but I'm not her. I'm not her.
Never believed you were really dead, Commander. Not even for a second. Can't con a con artist, right? By the way, if anyone contacts you asking about a life insurance policy that paid out in your name, just say you don't know me, okay?
Okay, I kind of expected he would try something like that.
Good to see you back in one piece, Commander. Don't know what the Alliance would do without you.
Seeing you standing here, alive and well, I can't believe I almost fell for Suresh's lies. Welcome home, Commander.
Thank you, Vet.
I apologize for everything on Droman Kaas, but I still believe we should unite your people with mine.
You've proven yourself, Acina. I accept your offer.
That doesn't mean you're home free. We're watching you.
Knowing Theron, not even your HoloNet activity is safe.
Remind me to change my access codes. I look forward to working with you.
Meanwhile, what the hell is Zaku up to?
Does anybody copy?
This is Cockport 10 aboard the Gravestone. We got your back, Radala. You okay?
We've taken heavy damage. Need to make emergency repairs.
Roger that, Radala. We'll bring your freighter on board. Just hold tight.
Much appreciated, Koth. Looking forward to meeting you in person.
Oh, fuck. Well, that makes sense. The one thing that could really challenge the Eternal Fleet. Chapter 3, Dark Reunions. Tell you what. Let's not answer the holo communication just yet. Let us pause here. Frankly, we were already on Odessen, so yeah. Anything else happening? Don't believe so. Right. Let's go answer... Oh, let's go look at our mail. Actually, 2 seconds. I'm just going to make sure that this cutscene starts the same way. That's what we need. Nope. That's what we need. So does it start with that? Yeah, okay, good. Good, good. Sometimes I'm worried that we've missed something. How good is that hilt? Marginally better. I mean, there's no reason why we shouldn't probably equip it, to be honest. Our next class is not going to be using a lightsaber, so... is this bound a legacy? It is. Okay, good. Well, repair our gear, check our mail, store away these item modifications.
How can I help you?
Okay, so... after the defense of Voss, the Admiral got back to us. This is about the defense of Voss. Why Veron Shan was there. Apparently we had heard a rumour that Arkan may be there. The Admiral recommends we increase Alliance patrols on the Outer Rim. We have a note from Dr. Ugarob about patient 0235 Bravo, also known as Sienna. She's stabilized, just in a coma. Another note about the Gemini droids. This is from one of the Eternal Fleet ships. So many of the Gemini droids have chosen to leave Zakuul. And then an update on Arkan. Sightings are concentrated in Hutt space, though his exact location and activities remain a mystery. He infiltrated a Hutt cartel, uniting the orphans of Nar Shaddaa, and then even returning to Voss as a mystic. There's even a rather persistent rumor that he operates a pleasure barge on Hodder. None of these stories are true. Opinions of Arkan have improved since his exile. Yeah, if we don't find him soon, then public support might make people wish he was back in control of the Eternal Empire. Okay. We'll, go answer this mail. From Darth Velron. Okay. He went into hiding, didn't he? Empress Acina and the entirety of the Sith Empire are honored to join forces with your mighty alliance. We've sent you a token to commemorate our auspicious union. I've also attached an excerpt from a Republic military report procured by Sith intelligence. The Minister of Production and Logistics. The previously unforeseeable partnership between the Alliance and the Sith Empire suggests that the Republic, in an effort to regain independence, should throw its support behind this new axis of powers. However, given Zakuul's military might, this axis is expected to be short-lived. The general consensus is that the defeat of these rebellious factions will benefit the Republic in the long term, and they are distancing themselves. In the view of this committee, the more prudent strategy is the appeasement and obedience to the Eternal Empire. Yeah, God, the Republic and their committees, they sure love them. Playing it safe, hoping that appeasement won't bring any more trouble to the Galactic Republic. Okay, we'll take a break here, and when we come back, we'll go into Chapter 3, Dark Reunions. Thank you all for joining me here with Star Wars The Old Republic, and hopefully I'll see you for more going into the future. Until next time, no, take care. Bye-bye now.